I've always considered myself to be a very strong person. Nothing in this world phases me because whatever challenge I face, I always just get on with things, get on with life. But over the last couple of years, I've experienced some really difficult times, and I realized that I wasn't as strong as I thought I was. I had to draw from another source. Having tried various people, speaking to people about my challenges, difficulties that I was having, I realized that no one was able to offer me the support, the care, and to put me in that mindset where I feel safe, I feel positive, and I feel I can actually go on. And then I realized I had to draw on my faith. I started to talk to God more about the things that I was facing and how difficult I was finding them. I started to pray and just ask God for direction, questioning God about a lot of things. And then God started to show me the way, give me insight into things that I was dealing with, having me to view them from a different perspective. And this has really helped me. I find the more I prayed, the more I trusted God, the more I believed in Him, I realized that God was truly my strength. I can only rely on Him to help me through these difficult times. Because even though families and friends, they will say to you not to worry, this too shall pass. But sometimes I didn't really believe it. I thought they were just saying these things to obviously make you feel comfortable, to distract you. And sometimes that's actually quite good, depending on what the challenge is. But when you're dealing with bereavements, when you're dealing with a great loss, having to sit down and just really analyze all the emotions that you were feeling, you really and truly need to find a source that's very strong to lean on. And that's where God come into my life. I've always been a Christian, but my faith has never been tested before until I find myself in a corner, until I find myself with my back against the wall. I had no other one to look up to. I started to talk to God. Sometimes I question God as, why am I going through this? Why have you allowed this to happen? Why not someone else? Why me? I'm not strong enough. I can't deal with this. But then God gave me the direction. The more I prayed, the more I trusted Him. He just opened up so many things to me and allowed me the time to stay in His presence, listen to His voice. He just send people to bless you just at the time that you need them the most. Send someone to just give you a kind word, that word that you needed to know, but you've actually felt it. You believed it. And it gave you the courage that you need to move on. So for me, my strength comes from God. Not my own strength, not people, not things. My strength truly came from God, because without Him, I'll simply not be here with all the things that I've encountered and all the battles that I've faced. Where would I have been if I have not trusted God to just lead me, to guide me, and to give me the direction that I needed? Sometimes in life, we feel faint-hearted. Sometimes we listen to naysayers. Sometimes we get distracted with the things of the world, or we get so preoccupied with family life, working life, relationships, all these things. But I realized the more time we spend in God's presence, the more we lean on God, the more we actually try God and put Him to the test, which is what I've done. I said, God, if you can get me through this, very challenging time, then I know that you're God. If you can show me a sign that you have got my back and that I can rely on you, I can trust you in this very difficult time. Lord, I am at my lowest ebb. And if you can just get me through this, then I know I can truly put my life in your hand and I can rely on you. I can have faith in your word. So whatever you say, whatever direction my life goes, I don't need to worry. I know, mighty God, that you have got my back. I know, God, that you are truly my strength. My hope, it comes from you. My faith is in you. I will not lack anything as long as I believe and as long as I trust your will and trust that you've got my life in the palm of your hands.